Okay, I was in the middle of finishing up the second part of the video when my battery died. Anyway, on the right we have the PANASONIC HC-X920, the best camcorder that you can get, a genuine prosumer professional grade camcorder for only $900, made in Japan. It takes a lot to impress me, I mean a lot, and doing enormous amount of research, enormous amount of cross comparison. Unless you really want to spend a fortune, you should get the PANASONIC HC-X920. That's not personal conjecture. Watch some of the other YouTube video comparisons in 1080p. It records in AVC HD, however with clip wrap or free AVC HD, it does lossless wrapping into .mov files for watching on VLC player or in QuickTime. So extremely easy to use, and also with iMovie 11 it can be easily imported and transcoded, although I don't transcode the AVC HD files, I just wrap them as MOV files using clip wrap or free AVC HD program. On the right we have a professional 3-chipper, both of these 3-chip CMOS PANASONIC HC-X920 and a 3-chip RGB separation Canon XH-A1, although it's hardly a comparison since the Canon came out in 2006. Panasonic came out in 2013 on the right. Not too long ago, the movie Crank High Voltage, starring Jason Statham, was recorded Hollywood production using the Canon XH-A1. Even though it's a rather dated camcorder, cross comparison between the Canon and the Panasonic HC-X920, no comparison. Panasonic not only blew the Canon XH-A1 out of the water in low light conditions, but also in color saturation and detail. That's to be expected. I mean, it only came out last year, so it's a much more recent model, but the Canon XH-A1 on the left uses mini DV tapes. It's got about as many parts in it as your automobile, especially the tape transport mechanism. It's extremely high magnitude of parts, meaning extremely high magnitude of potential failure. Having went to photography school and having worked in 3 camera stores and basically manhandled every sort of monopod and tripod out there, I wanted to introduce something else to you that you should buy, and that would be the MANFROTTO BEFREE tripod. Now this is it here. It comes with a shoulder pack for throwing over your shoulder, and this is a 128 RC video head that does not come with it. It actually comes with this ball head standard. The tripod, it's impossible to get a deal on it. It's $300 just for the tripod, and the 128 RC video head is $105. So $300 for the MANFROTTO BEFREE. This is literally, now video camcorders have gotten a lot lighter and a lot smaller. So back in the days when I went to photography school and messed around with a lot of photo and video stuff, I mean, you had equipment that weighed a ton, so you needed a gigantic tripod, and you just don't need that anymore. If you want a tripod that is made in Italy, it's built like a Lamborghini, as well it should be. Yes, it's $300, but it will last you the rest of your life. This is the one and only recommendation that I can make for if you want to throw your money somewhere on a wonderful tripod and just add an additional $100 for a video head. This is the Simplex video head. There are a lot better ones, a lot more expensive with more controls. However, I don't need them. People have been getting along with fluid heads like this for a very long time. I don't need anything much more advanced, or they make them more lightweight. This is the best that you can get. It will last you the rest of your life as long as you don't throw it off a cliff. Extremely lightweight, extremely durable, Italian made, absolute perfection. $300 for the tripod, MANFROTTO BEFREE, with a $100 128 RC MANFROTTO video head mount. Like I said, it comes with this ball mount, this head, and if you want to get rid of it for $80, then just exchange it for the video head. Then you can sell this on eBay for $90, $80, and then ultimately the tripod with the video head will still cost you about $300. So, as I mentioned before in a previous video, you should be able to make your own dead cats for free at $1 a piece. Actually, I got this a second Rode NTG2, and about an hour ago, instead of spending $58 on another dead cat made by Rode. I made this one for $1. It fits better, it works better, has less noise than the actual Rode dead cat. Let me take this wrapper off of here. So, $1. It took me 20 minutes to sew this up while watching a TV show. Fits perfectly, will not come off. Fabric, you can buy a 1/4 yard of it for $6 and $1 spool of thread. A 1/4 yard of it will make about 10 or more of these dead cats. I mean, I doubt you have 10 shotgun microphones. Anyway, very much so look into some of the video comparisons of the Panasonic HC-X920 on the right. I'm obviously not filming that on the Panasonic right now, but you should look at some of the 1080p examples. The camera is made in Japan. It has nanoparticle coating lens. It has 3 CMOS 2/3 inch sensors, and it takes 20.4 megapixel stills. Yes, 20.4 megapixels. The Canon prosumer camcorder, which is the closest equivalent to this, which is $2,000, takes 2 point something megapixel. 2 versus 20. Yes, that's right. Right here on the right, including the Rode NTGR2, is a $1,300 setup. $900 for the camcorder, Manfrotto quick release mount, $15 for the X-GRIP. I made the dead cat myself. As you can make yourself, even if you have no sewing skills, you can make it in 20 minutes. The Rode NTG2 right now, current sale price is $216, so the total cost of everything is $1,300 on the right, the entire package, everything. Including, you need to get a multi-coated Hoya. The Schneider, do not get a Schneider filter coating to protect your lens, although I do not believe necessarily in putting glass in front of your front element. It's rather important on a camcorder like that. You need to get a multi-coated filter element. Anyway, look into the Manfrotto Be-Free tripod. Like I said on the left, this camcorder belongs to my dad now. It's a Canon XH-A1. Far superior quality on the Panasonic HC-X920 than the Canon XH-A1, far superior. Panasonic also blows everything else out of the water, and plus or minus $1,500 in optical digital image stabilization. There are many examples of that on YouTube. Additionally, like I said, it's made in Japan, large LCD display, superior quality that you expect out of a Japanese manufacturer. You should look into the Wasabi third-party batteries. You can get 2 of those and a rechargeable external charger for $45. You should definitely look into that. 3 CMOS image sensors for RGB separation, 2/3 of an inch. For $1,000 more, the Canon only has 1 image sensor. The Panasonic literally does give you better color rendition, better low light situation. Better rendition on the Panasonic than anything else I've seen, even spending $1,500 more, even $2,000 more in a comparable Sony, and it's still not comparable spending $2,000 more. So, yes, I'm obviously repeating myself, but definitely look into the Panasonic HC-X920. And start learning how to make your own dead cats if you have any professional microphones. Do not get the Rode video mic. For $70 more, you should absolutely and unquestionably get the Rode NTG2. Like I said, you have to have phantom power for the little cameras like this, because they're not going to provide phantom power like this professional Canon XH-A1 on the left, which has its own phantom power, which you can use a Rode NTG3, which has no internal 1.5 volt battery, i.e. a AA battery. The other, for another $120 more, you should look at the Sennheiser MKE-600. That would be the next best comparable microphone. It's a video microphone by Sennheiser. Sennheiser MKE-600. Anyway, take a look at the Manfrotto Be-Free on Amazon.com and the 128 fluid video head for $110 more. It'll last you a lifetime, and this is the best expenditure of money if you want, without spending a massive amount of money, get a $4,000 or $5,000 video setup just by spending, forget the Canon XHA1 over here, just by spending $1,300 on this setup over here with the Rode NTG2 and an additional $300 to $400 on the MANFROTTO BEFREE, and you'll be extremely happy. Like I said, I've been messing around with video and photo equipment my entire life, photography school, worked in 3 camera stores, including one of the largest ones in the country, so you get to fool around with everything. And it doesn't get any better than MANFROTTO, and in the $1,000 and $2,000 price range, yes, while Canon in the extremely expensive category kind of blows everything else out of the water, in the $1,000 to $2,000 range, nothing beats Panasonic. Nothing. Japanese quality, far superior. 3 image sensors, 3 CMOS sensors, 20.4 megapixels versus the $2,000 comparable, if you can call it comparable, Canon, which only takes 2 megapixel pictures. Obviously it's a video camera, so it's not necessarily designed for taking pictures, but, you know, 20.4 megapixels versus 2 megapixels, you tell me. Anyway, you have a manual focus for adjusting focus, aperture, white balance, and that's very important. That's on the front adjustment ring on the Panasonic HC-X920. Thanks for watching. Ask me any questions if you have any, and let me know where I can help you find any of this stuff the cheapest, because I always have a way of finding it cheaper than most people can, seemingly so. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.